Hello folks, this is going to be my fourth video for the Cubital tunnel transposition recovery from a guitarist perspective video series. And this morning was huge because I got the splint taken off, so I had my post-op appointment this morning. That was 2 weeks after the surgery, and of course, like I said, they removed the splint on my arm, which was awesome. I was so glad to get that off. And not a ton of pain, you know, that's the good thing. I was also shocked to know there wasn't any stitches, so don't know how the doctor did that. Maybe they used the glue or dissolvable stitches, not sure, but there were no stitches to take out. So I was pretty much expecting stitches. I was also expecting a pretty lengthy scar from some of the scars I've seen from other folks who've had the same surgery, but I'll show you it. You know, just be warned, it is a scar, but it isn't terrible. But here's what it looks like. So that little bit right there, that's the scar. And somehow, just that little bit, she was able to get in there and do everything she needs to do. There's some bruising, obviously, a little bit here and there. Looks worse than it feels. It doesn't feel that bad. I mean, I've got a really good motion here. You know, I can do this, I can do this. I'm pretty sure I can probably, I haven't tried, but I can probably play guitar right now. But I don't want to push it because I'm still only 2 weeks in. But I'm pretty sure I can play just some basic things on the guitar. I wouldn't want to play too long or anything too strenuous there, because I'm trying to keep it a little easy here, still being on day 14 after the surgery. I don't want to have to do any damage in there. But guitar-wise, I think I'm going to be, I'm really confident that I'm on the right track. She did mention therapy, occupational therapy or physical therapy, but I kind of declined that because, you know, I caught this really early. I was not in gigantic pain before this start. I wasn't having, you know, major issues with holding things or gripping things. I just had some pain and I knew it was going to get worse. And just based on how much motion I've got and how little pain I'm dealing with and how well it seems to have healed. Now it's only been a few hours that I've had to splint off, so I'm going to discover, I'm sure, throughout the day and the next few days and weeks, that certain things that I do might disagree with that hand. So I'm obviously not going to be lifting anything real heavy with that arm, and I'm sure I'll find that certain motions, like with my carpal tunnel, when I went to turn a doorknob like this, I started having pain. You know, that was relatively soon after the surgery and all, and that went away eventually too. But I'm expecting a full recovery here. Really shocked again about no stitches, not that big of a scar for having done transposition and release. And I'm skipping out on the therapy is what my plan is right now, unless I have a setback or end up feeling like, you know, for some reason I gotta do it. But, you know, that's where I'm at right now. I've got the other surgery scheduled now for December, and right now we're in October. This is October 20th. I think it's December 15th, the second surgery on this arm. And I'm gonna see my doctor in a month about that to see how the left arm's turned out. Follow up. I think that'll be my second follow-up for the left arm, the one I had the surgery already on. And then we can start discussing this hand. I've got some doubts. I'm a little borderline on it because I'm just not having much pain in this hand. But I don't know if that's the right way to gauge it, because the EMG test showed that I do need the surgery on the right hand, the transposition on the right hand as well. And since my deductible resets January 1st, it's probably a good idea to just get in there and do it, because even if I'm not having pain right now, Some of that might be because I've been taking Tylenol and I'm recovering. I'm so focused on the left hand, I'm not even thinking about the right hand so much. Oh, that's another thing. Yeah, I did stop taking the Tylenol about 7 days ago. You know, I only took the pain meds for a few days, then a few more days after that I took Tylenol. So the pain really was not as bad overall as what I thought it would be. The hardest thing I thought was the nerve block and the splint. Those are the hardest things to kind of deal with and get through. So that's my update for now. You know, make sure you leave questions if you have any or concerns. I'd be happy to help you out and talk about it. Thanks for watching.